A new problem is emerging for farmers in Heartland, St. Catherine, and it has nothing to do with land. The issue: former sugar workers from different companies are collectively struggling to access their pensions. Some questioning the discrepancy in the sums they've received, with the figures simply not adding up. To expectations, that is. Our reporter Celine Campbell journeyed to the community for this report.
A bitter reality now confronts former sugar factory workers as they approach retirement. What was once a promise of security of old age through the collection of a pension has turned into a perplexing saga of vanished funds. The retirees, now turned farmers, are questioning if they've become the victims of a silent robbery.
NIS, Housing Trust, NHT, government ban, income tax, all of them there. How much? 5 of them or 4 of them drought, you know. May I ask them, say, where some of them for? When everything come to push now, we can't get nothing again. So all of the money that we are through all the while, with them a draw from we. What happened to them? Is that going to somebody's pocket then?
I know what to say. Because I look to get the money and I don't get the money. I work so hard. I do everything in the sugar. The last week I did a night work, I was pivot for 3 years. Night and day. And eventually I work out.
The National Insurance Scheme, NIS, is a compulsory contributory scheme funded by the employed, self-employed, or even voluntary contributors. As it stands, the current contribution rate is 6%, up from 5%. A person is allowed to contribute to the scheme until retirement, bearing in mind what you put in is what you get out. But 70-year-old Donovan Williams, who tells CVM News he has worked in the sugar industry for 15 years and would have actively paid his NIS, discovered that he was only eligible for a grant.
And them tell me, in 6 months' time, we hear from them, and we wait 25 months. I'm going to post office, I get a letter with $50,000 in it.
A grant differs from a pension in that it constitutes a one-time payout, whilst a pension is paid monthly. Williams says he did not challenge the grant as he regrettably disposed of all his previous pay slips. But trade unionist Helene Davis-White believes there's a common misconception hanging over the head of NIS contributors.
NIS contribution is not only to provide an old age benefit, it provides other benefits.
According to the National Insurance Act, some of these benefits include employment injury benefits, spouse allowance, invalidity pension, and widow or widower's benefits.
If I started to contribute to the National Insurance Scheme 30 years ago, what I would have been contributing then in terms of what it is now is a minuscule amount. Over time, by virtue of inflation and so on, the amounts have changed.
When CVM News contacted the Ministry of Labour and Social Security on the matter, they requested further information pertaining to the distressed farmers, with the intention of launching an investigation. Celine Campbell for CVM News.